Hi everybody, welcome to this qualifying round guide video in Expert Division for the Winter Major on the brand new Feng Basin course here on the channel. Please give me a thumb up if you don't mind. Helps me out a lot, and make sure you're subscribed if you've not done so already. Totally free. Replays and adjustments with tournament wins for all 9 holes here. Plenty of drops as well, and some suggestions along the way as well. Take a token or two, tweak according to your club level, skill level and balls that you have available, and you should be comfortably through. There will be opening round content later on in the week and weekend round content as well. So please check back on the channel throughout the week to get more guide videos. Good luck everybody, here we go. We're going to play a no movement target shot here. So enter the hole with the Kingmaker and your Apocalypse, and then don't move the target until you need to adjust your rings. 4.5 top spin, 3 left spin. Okay, so add your spin, and then all you're going to do is adjust max plus 15, power 3 settings. Very simple way here to get to the green for a wedge or a putt for the eagle. So max plus 15, for me that is 6.9 rings. Then we're going to go with some curl to the left, just before the circle drops as overpower, and it's 0.8 ball curl. Look at the right edge of the Kingmaker, get it lined up with the inside wall of the shot circle, bounces comfortably on the fairway, second bounce on the pad, and then rolls nicely onto the green, and you're going to be putting there for your eagle. Now on this par 3 you don't have to use a precision ball. I'm just using it because it gives me the exact amount of spin. It's 3 backspin and 2 bars side spin to the right. If you don't want to use that ball, then you can set your spin with a Titan, then switch to a Kingmaker. White ring touching the wooden edging there. It's the topper +1 with Grizzly 9, topper +4 with Grizzly level 7 and 8. Ball guide there, you've got to zoom in as shown. A lot of adjustment here because the wind is going to affect this one quite a lot. We're going to go max plus 45, power 4 settings. 2 pulls over the bullseye. It is going to be a fair amount of rings, like I said. So take a token or two, get a feel for the adjustment. Try, of course, to always adjust as accurately as you can when you're making 2 pulls. Max plus 45, power 4 numbers, and then of course just hit perfect. You will need a wind angle tweak or two for different wind angle variations, and obviously wind speed. It's always good to try and keep it below 8 miles an hour, but something to work with here. Hole in one on this par 3. On the drive here we've got a nice tailwind angle. We're going to go with 5 topspin and 3 left spin. Don't want to drive too far on this one because of the second shot. Bullseye directly over the rough at the top of +10 with APOC 5 and above, P3 max with APOC level 4. Once you've done that, we're going to adjust max plus 20, power 3 settings. So make sure you got your bullseye directly over that rough line where the ball guide just gets clipped away. A couple of references there with your plus yardage as well, and making our adjustment here, for me just over 7 rings. And then we're going with 1 ball of curl to the left, full overpower, nice and slow needle as well, so easy to hit perfect. Finds the centre of the fairway, rolls along the next fairway, and we're getting a drive distance here of approximately 380 yards. Second shot, make a pin check to begin with, so bullseye over the pin. It's given me +4 with Grizzly 9, that'll be +7 with Grizzly 7 and 8. However, Grizzly 8 only actually on this one because of the backspin. The reason I use 5 backspin is because I don't want to pull myself off the platform and into the water. So adding the backspin, aiming at the left edge of the cup. For a +4 pin check, we're going to go 42% slider, 10% elevation. You could use a different long iron if you haven't got Grizzly 8 plus, but you would of course need to tweak the slider value. So backspin is key here. There's obviously a couple of alternates that you could use. If you're using a different long iron, you could even try and use drive distance yardage as well if you can't do a pin check. But just throwing it out there, a couple of things to have a think about here. But if you've got Grizzly 8 plus, good chance for the Alba. We're going to start with a basic ball here and pull back to sniper and add our spin because I don't want any unwanted side. 5.2 topspin. Then we switch to Kingmaker or Kingslayer. Keep the wind below 8 if you can. Nasty wind angle, but is still a very good chance for hole in one. Red ring touching the rough line. Bull guide through the hole with spin added. And then subject to any wind angle tweaks here, we're going to go mid plus 15 power 2 settings. You've got to build some wind angle tweaks in on most par 3s in Expert. If you can, take a token or two. This one is exactly the middle angle that I'm showing you here to help you. So mid plus 15 power 2 settings. As you can see, we're not anywhere near plus numbers. So if you've got a power 1 wind 4 ball that you want to get rid of, then that will be a good opportunity to do so. Perfect ball away catches the rough. Great balls are safe. And we're getting this one in very nicely, hitting the pin and falling for the hole in one. On this hole, we're going to drive with the quarterback, and we're going to go with 2 bars of top spin and 3 bars right spin. Add spin first and then find position here. We're looking at the blue ring. We're going to look at it touching the rough on the right-hand side, and we're going to look at plus yards. We are at top of plus 2 with QB 9 and 10. If you've got a lower level quarterback, QB 8, you'll be at the top of plus 6 because you've got 4 yards less distance. 1-to-1 adjust here, so 7.8 is my wind strength. 7.8 is the number of rings I'm going to pull. So nice and simple adjustment here, 1-to-1, and then we're going to go with some right curl, 3/4 ball curl, just before the circle drops for overpower, perfect ball away, and the curl and the spin will take us nicely onto this next piece of fairway, approaching the end but not threatening the end of it. Drive distance here is going to be around 305. Second shot, playing with the sniper, and we want to make a bunker check. So bullseye over the lip of the bunker in line with the pin gives me plus 8 with sniper 10. And that equates to plus 10 with sniper 9. I try and find a little sticky spot here. There's not a very large one at all, but there is a fraction of one where you can move around, but believe me, it's only very marginal. So I find that point without spin, then I add spin, 1 back spin, half a bar of left spin to have the ball guide offset short and left of the pin as shown. Might need a tweak or two here. I did drop this one though, so it gives you a good thing to work from. For a plus 8 bunker check, going 58% slider, 0 elevation, sniper 10 numbers all the way. And we're going to make our adjustment here. And you will see that the ball will land further left than where I'm aiming, but combination of the adjustment and the offset is working in this scenario. If you're worried about a great left, you might want to tweak it. But like I said, it's a drop and it's a reference that you can work from as you play your round. If you're enjoying the free content here on the channel and want to support it by making a small donation, you can do so in one of 3 ways. You can click the thanks button beneath the video, you can use the PayPal link in the video description down below, or finally you can become a channel member as well. All support of the channel is gratefully received. Lovely wind angle here. We can go for green with a berserker 5.8 topspin. 2 bars side spin to the left. Here's your landing position. Top of plus 25 with APOC 5 plus. And you want the bullseye directly over that rough line. The first part where it gets clipped away, the bull guide. If you've got APOC 4, you are going to be there at the same position but at P5 max instead, which of course will be plus 31. So we're going to make our adjustment here. Max plus 15 on this one. Max plus 15. And then we are going to do a small push-up, not very much because we want a nice slow max overpower needle. So max plus 15, then we're going to push up a total of 5 yards. So I'm plus 6, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, just right back to the top of plus 11. 5-yard push-up, and then go with half a ball of curl to the left. Lovely slow needle, dead easy to hit perfect here. And this will bounce very nicely on the fairway, and then continue down the next fairway and is going to park up just by the side of the green. You've got a very, very simple wedge there for your eagle. On this par 3, we are going to play a rough bump. And I'm turning the camera round to find position first. And we're going to have the red ring touching the bunker and then the rough that is next to the main fairway. So both of those references there, you've got the bunker, top left, and the rough line on the right. Then we're adding spin to get the ball guide pointing at the pin. It's going to be approximately 3.2 top spin, 1.2 right spin or thereabouts. You can see there ball guide is going to be intentionally short, even though it's still pointing at the hole. So try and replicate all of those details, subject to any wind angle tweaks that you may need. And of course, always nice to keep the wind below 8 if you're playing expert. Mid +5, power 2 settings. And we're going to center our ball here. This will be the middle wind angle here, hitting perfect, and the ball will catch the rough very nicely. It is great safe. I would imagine mine are great safe on both sides because there's plenty of rough, and it drops for the hole in one. On this par 4, we're going to play here with not max top spin with APOC 4 and above. We're going to go with 5.5 top spin and 3 right spin. So make sure that you get your top spin correct. Bullseye in the middle of that fairway pad between the left and right edges. Top of +7 with APOC 5 and above. That will be at the top of +13 if you've got APOC 4. So make sure you get all those details. We're going to adjust max +10. The reason I don't go with 5.8 top spin is because I have been catching a glitch roll with that. So a bit less top spin here, 5.5 bars should safeguard against a glitch roll. If you do get that though, there is still a chance with a white ring pin check here on the second shot. 3/4 ball curl to the right at the point just before the circle drops for your overpower reference. Hit perfect, we bounce absolutely in the middle of that pad and approaches this kind of very thin join that you can see in the fairway around 355 yards. Second shot, white ring pin check, WPC on the notepad. So have the pin in the top of the white ring. +3 with Grizzly 9 is going to be +6 with Grizzly 7 and 8. And you can see here it's going to be around 3 backspin. It might be slightly more or slightly less depending how you get on with your drive. But as a reference, you kind of want the bottom of the blue ring to be almost touching the rough there. You can tweak it a little bit. And you see there I was giving you a zoom in of where you want your ball guide. You're aiming it at the pin and just stopping a little bit short of the cup, as you could see there. So for +3 with Grizzly 9 for your white ring pin check, you're going to play 40% slider, 25% elevation. There's more information on slider, pin check references and all of that on the Academy tutorial homepage. So if these are new methods for you, don't worry, check them out. We've got some tutorials to help you build those into your game, and as a result you will get more drops. Perfect ball away, and this one is going very nicely in the hole. Right, we're going to play with the rock here. Rock 8 plus 4.1 top spin, 3 bars left spin, blue ring touching the rough on the left at the top of +12 with with rock 8, top of +11 with rock 9. Then we adjust max distance 5% elevation, max distance +5. This is really a safe eagle, outside chance of an albatross. We'll talk more about that coming up. We're going to go with 2 balls curled to the left. Find a point where the circle drops, just go before that as your overpower reference, and get a nice perfect ball away here. So perfect ball away, you're going to bounce very comfortably on the fairway, not threatening the rough, and the rock is very accurate, which is a nice club to use here. And you want to be around this shadow area here, around 360 yards. Now for this approach shot I'm going with 2 backspin and 3 right spin. It is, like I said, predominantly safe eagle with the outside chance of an albatross. If you want to pursue the albatross even more, play an aggressive rough bump with a load of top spin. May well need the cataclysm though, potentially a higher power ball, but it's just going to be throwing that out there for you as a suggestion if you want to give it a go. Ball guide to the front of the cup. Unfortunately, I played the wrong slider value here. I wanted to go true club distance, which is on the notepad, 82% slider, which would of course be +5 here with Sniper 10. Unfortunately, I had 72% slider in the app by mistake. So this one is under adjusted by 0.2. You can see the result here. It's 10% elevation. It is tweakable if you want, but like I said, the rough bump I feel is the more aggressive, consistent route. So take a token or two and tweak depending on what method you want to use. Thank you for watching this video on the Winter Major here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. For further help, you can check us out on Facebook as well. Go over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free Facebook group. Loads of members there, shot sharing, free guides and discussion points. Chance to interact with a load of people, including myself. Good luck everybody, see you soon, bye for now.